a realtor's life. We coach right, he'll get you right. Create your life. It's a realtor's life. We coach right, he'll get you right. Create your life. It's a realtor's life. We coach right, he'll get you right. Create your life.
Welcome to another episode of the Realtor Life Podcast, part of B&D TV's weekly lineup of shows. I am your host, Michael G. Davis, broker and CEO of Brooks & Davis Real Estate Firm, Realtor plus business coach. And we have another phenomenal guest for you today. But before I bring them on, I want to remind you that we are streaming live to the Brooks & Davis Real Estate Firm business Facebook page and YouTube channel. So for those of you all that are checking us out live, we invite you to place your comments and questions in the live chat and take part in the show. And again, before we get started, I want to remind you, if you have a real estate need, like looking to buy a house or putting your house on the market for sale, we want to invite you to stay on for a brief message right after the show so you can learn more about how we can help you out. If you're thinking about getting your real estate license or you're already licensed and you're considering making a change, that's great. We also want to invite you to stay on for a very special message just for you. All right, so now let's jump into why we're here today. Without further ado, I'm bringing to the stage, she's a realtor, new realtor at Brooks & Davis Real Estate Firm. I'm super excited to have her here. She's also the self-proclaimed craft queen. I want to bring to the stage Miss LaKeshia James.
Good morning. Thank you.
Good morning, LaKeshia. How you doing today?
I am well. Thanks for having me on.
Oh, no. Hey, look, the pleasure is all ours because, you know, of my 18 years of being in the real estate industry, LaKeshia, I feel that as real estate professionals, we hadn't been appreciated. Our clients, our customers, sometimes even our colleagues, man, they put us in this box, not recognizing that we're people too. We're people with passions, people with many layers. So I wanted to create a platform where real estate professionals like yourself could come on and showcase the many passions that they have in addition to being in real estate. And with me being a real estate coach and business coach, we do a little bit of coaching as well to see if we can help our audience out through our discourse. So I know when they hear your story, when they learn more about you, they're going to want to be able to connect with you digitally. Where can they find you on social media?
I am on Facebook and on Instagram. Facebook is LaKeshia James. And on Instagram, Loving Me to the Fullest is my handle. I can be reached in either platform. Yes.
Loving me to the fullest. See, look,
yeah.
Y'all make sure y'all go to Instagram. You know, I'm going to Instagram right now. I like to do it live, and I'm gonna follow you now. So look,
right.
and look, you got to follow me back.
I think I'm already following you, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah,
you probably are. Look, you probably are. But now I'm following you, right? So right. I haven't been doing my proper Instagram etiquette. But no, so great. So you guys definitely connect with LaKeshia on IG. So again, this show is all about hobbies. It's about passions. So I always like to start my guests out with the same question. And that question is, what hobbies or activities are you and your family a part of?
Well, I'm like I say, I'm a crafting queen. I love to do all type of crafts or whatever. I have also a little business on the side with my crafting. It's called Gifted Hand Creations, where I do a little bit of everything there. But also I've taken into I won't say personal training. I could see myself as a personal trainer. The more I work out, the more I love it or whatever like that. So that's another pastime of mine I like to do. If I'm not working out or crafting, then I do work a full-time job. So, I just try to throw all of that in as well or whatever.
I see that. Now, you're a busy lady then. Look, I am a busy lady. Career, entrepreneur, all of that. So let's talk to me about the crafting, right? So there's some people out there like me, and I hear the term crafting, and it seems like it covers a wide variety of things.
Absolutely, so, it does.
So educate me on of crafting and kind of what you do specifically that's unique to you.
Okay, well, for me, I am into door handles and different things like that. When you first come into the home, you come through the front door, you got this big beautiful wreath right there, you got this lovely door sign, welcome sign, that lets you know that you're welcome into the home or whatever, making you feel more welcoming when you walk in. So I specialize in making big beautiful pretty wreaths for any occasion. It doesn't just have to be Christmas, but Christmas is when I really do the best, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But for any occasion, just for spring, fall, whenever, we have a big beautiful luscious beautiful wreath on your front door that says come on in, you're welcome. And the door signs as well are there too, if you don't, because everybody doesn't like wreaths, don't want a wreath on their door, you may want to do a sign that says welcome or hello or howdy or whatever, just whatever you're feeling. I customize it to your liking or whatever like that. So yeah, that's what I do.
Wow. So
Yeah.
what made you get into crafts and even to the point to where you have your own business?
Well, I just enjoyed doing it so much. And so I would like post the pictures of different things that I had done over the years. And people would be like, oh, well, can you make me one of those too? And I was like, well, sure, and it just kind of picked up from there and just started doing it more often or whatever like that. So yeah, it came to why not make a business out of it? You know what I'm saying? And then it tapped into some other different things. I also make doormats or whatever. So like I said, everyone doesn't want a wreath. They may just want a doormat or whatever, a specialized doormat that has something sassy on it or something like that. I really enjoy making those or whatever,
Wow.
So, yeah.
That is awesome. So, I mean, was crafting something that you did as a child? You did a lot of that when you were younger?
Oh yes, I love to play with the little popsicle sticks and the yarn and all those different things and whatever. I remember at Christmas time we would always make our own garland and everything like that with the little strips of paper and stuff like that. So I always like to do crafting or whatever.
Wow.
So yeah, it just comes natural.
How did you get introduced to it? Like, was it something that your mom or your dad or somebody in your family introduced it to you, or you just picked it up on your own?
I think I just kind of picked it up on my own. I never really had, like I say, at school, your teachers, your kindergarten teachers and stuff, they would show you different things or whatever, how to do it. And I was like, oh yeah, that's cool. I can do that. I can duplicate that. If I see something, I want to duplicate it or whatever.
Right.
I guess it's about kind of saving money a little bit too, so I just started doing it myself, creating the things that I saw, the big markups that were real expensive and stuff like that. Hey, I can put that together myself, so just kind of flowed that way. Yeah.
Wow. So now you putting the markup on there. Look at you. I love it.
Exactly.
I love it. So you have a website, or where do people go to really see your work? You have a website, or they just go to your social media?
Well, it's an Instagram handle as well. It's Gifted Hands Creations on Instagram. Yes, that's where you have it. I no longer have my Etsy shop or whatever, but I did have an Etsy shop. It was,
Yeah.
But yeah, if you're interested in reaching out to me, always follow me on Instagram at Gifted Hand Creations. You can find me there. Yes. I also have a Facebook page as well with that, but no website. I don't have a website. Yes.
Gotcha. So social media is the platform where people want to see your work, definitely want to see your work, see how you shine and things like that.
Right.
That's phenomenal. All right. So now you also talked about personal training. All right.
Yeah.
So talk us through that. Like, how did you kind of get into working out and things like that?
Well, as I'm getting older, I know I might not look like it, but I'm 49 years old. So
what? You look like 22.
Oh, well, thank you. I started, having some, some health issues or whatever like that, and I know the only way that I'm not into medicinal. I don't like to take medications and stuff like that. So I was like, I can heal my body. I know that I can. If I'm eating right and I'm doing the exercise and stuff, I know that things that they're telling me that I'm suffering with or being diagnosed with, I can fix that. So that's kind of how I got started. So yeah.
So it sounds like you're more of an Eastern medicine person versus a Western medicine person.
Correct. So yeah. Into the herbs and different things like that. So that's how it kind of took off. And it's fulfilling. It's like you have to keep going. It's like you can't stop. Once you start and you're seeing the results and everything that you want to see, hey, you be like, oh, hey, I got to keep going. I can't stop. So it's like, if I'm missing my workout, I went early. I normally work out, at a different time. But today I was like, I knew I was doing this podcast. So, hey, I got to go in the morning. So I got up early enough so I could go to the gym and get my workout in.
Yeah.
So, yeah. It's addictive.
we cut into the workout time, huh? We
It's
did.
okay. I know how to fix my schedule so I can still do what I need to do. So yeah, it worked
I
out
love that.
perfectly.
I love that. So,
Yeah.
it started with you, and being conscious of your health and your body, and
Right.
wanting to feel good and feel better about yourself and heal yourself. And
Right.
I'm going to presume that the work that you did, actually, whatever you had diagnosed, it like achieved you be healing yourself through that vein. All right.
Correct. That's correct. It all starts. Well, it definitely starts. Health and wellness starts within our gut. So it's all about, changing your diet and different things like that, and exercise and being aware of, the things that we're consuming inside of our body. So
Yeah.
yeah, it was a big difference for me. I can see the difference in the way that I feel and everything. So,
Yeah.
I encourage anybody to, even if it's just taking a walk, get out and move your body. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. But you can heal yourself. We can heal ourselves if we try, if we just put
Get
forth.
active.
Yeah.
Tell them get active, LaKeshia.
That's
Y'all get
right.
about
Get
that
active
couch.
in all areas of your life. Get active. So hey, I'm preaching to myself. Okay.
I love it. All
Yeah.
right. So when it comes to the personal training, when it comes to the crafting, have you found it being able to merge those into your real estate business?
Well, when I think about the REIT, of course, I can see that, because if my homeowner, purchases a home or whatever, my gift to them will be a beautiful adoration for their door, or their doormat or something like that, to show my appreciation for them. So I see myself incorporating that as well into the business. Yeah.
Sweet.
The
Yeah.
real estate business. Yeah, just a little token to show, you appreciate it, and thank you for entrusting me, with your homeowner dreams, or real estate purchases or whatever. So yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'm pretty sure there's some real estate professionals out there that could use a good closing gift too. You might be
Absolutely,
able to market to.
absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and a reef and a doormat. I mean, those are great extensions, especially if you put your contact information or your logo on there. Makes it
Right,
real easy
right,
for your client to follow back up with you, and
right,
it's a beautiful addition to the home. So
right. And they
that's
can
awesome.
tell somebody else about it, So yeah.
Absolutely. Well, it sounds to me like it's definitely a conversation starter. Be like, hey man, who made that reef right there? Like, who was that?
Absolutely,
That was my
yes.
realtor. Same person that
Right.
sold me this house.
That's it. There you go. I like the way you think.
There it is.
Yes.
Well, good. So, LaKeshia, what made you want to become a real estate professional?
Well, I worked for the government, and a lot of my time wasn't available. You know what I'm saying? Working a 9 to 5, you really don't have a lot of time. So I was looking for something that would allow me to be more flexible. And so when I first I started thinking about going to school, I was just like, well, hey, this would be the perfect avenue for you to go, because it will allow you to have time. You'll be able to, when that time comes, have time for my grandchildren and all those different things as well. You know what I'm saying? And you're changing people's lives by allowing them to, the American dream is to own a home for a lot of people. Some people
Right.
not so much, but most of the time that's what people are trying to get into. They want their own home to have for their children to leave, for their families or whatever. And so I thought this would be a wonderful way for me to give back to the
Yeah.
community by helping them see a beautiful smile on their face and know that they achieved a goal, that some people never get around to achieving. But if I'm able to help you, especially some of our underprivileged people, to be able to, get into a home because you've been told for so long, oh, you don't meet the right criteria and stuff like that. But by me learning and, getting the knowledge that I need from others, to make my business strong, then I'll be able to provide that service to them. So yeah, that's how I got into it, and I've just been, going and looking for the right direction. I've been doing this for a few years, but I can't say that I've always had the mentorship or whatever behind me. So I've been watching Brooks and Davis for a while on Instagram or whatever. And when my daughter is going to school, as a matter of fact, and she's in real estate school right now, and she was like, well, Mom, have you seen this or whatever like that? And I was like, yeah, I follow them or whatever. Like she said, you should go and check them out or whatever. So my daughter's really, really the reason that I end up coming with you guys. You know what I'm saying? I had been with another agency for a while or whatever like that. But after watching videos and seeing how you guys are out in the community and how you're helping your agents or whatever like that, I was like, you know what, it's time for me to make that change. I need to go ahead and reach out to them. So that's why I did. And I'm
Man,
glad.
well, shout out to your daughter. Yes,
Yeah,
let's
Miss
go,
Tyra
baby.
Taylor is the one who got me here. Yes,
What was her name?
Tyra Taylor.
Tyra Taylor. Whoo,
Yeah.
well, look, we can't wait till she get her license and she
Right,
get out
right,
here,
right.
and y'all gonna be doing it big together. That is phenomenal.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So, okay, so what excites you about being a real estate professional?
Being able to meet different people from all walks of life, and hearing different stories about, what people have been through and how they're working and trying to obtain a goal or whatever like that, just to be able to commune with different walks of life of people, and provide a service, you know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
we're all here as servants to, to be servants to other people sometimes, so hey, it allows me to do that, and I enjoy talking to people, and I consider myself to be a people person. I never meet a stranger, so it's easy for me. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, well, let me help you with that. If I don't have the answer, I'm gonna reach out to somebody and get that answer for you, so we can get you where you're trying to go and achieve your goals. So yeah, I
Absolutely.
like it. I like
It sounds like you have a natural curiosity for people and engaging with people,
right.
and I can imagine that when it comes to real estate, you being able to employ that gift, you're able to see a return on investment from how you deploy that gift with your clients.
Correct.
That's good
Yes.
stuff. So, okay, well, I asked you about what excites you about it. Well, what scares you about being in real estate?
Not having the right answers.
Well, look, as realtors, we don't never have the right answers.
Right, but we may not have the right answers, but being able to research and find out what it is that we need to know, because like I've had clients where I didn't have the answers and they were ready to go or whatever like that, and I kind of missed out on that or whatever because I didn't have the answers. You know what I'm saying? I really didn't have a strong base to go to get my answers or whatever. I was kind of like trying to educate myself, and that's not the way to do real estate
No,
business, not at all.
not when you knew, not when you knew.
Not when you're new, not at all. So yeah.
Yeah, you definitely need the support. You definitely need the guidance. So you ain't out there guessing. I say it all the time. Like realtors shouldn't be out here guessing. The, the knowledge base that brokers have is like massive. So for
Absolutely.
realtors to be out here guessing, it doesn't make any sense.
Right.
But not having the right answer. Well, what do you do to overcome it though? Like, I mean, now that obviously you've connected with us, so you'll never be in a situation not knowing where to go to get your answer.
Right. In previous situations, I've reached out, tried to reach out to a mentor or someone who had been in the business a little longer or whatever. And sometimes you don't always get the answer that you're looking for. I've been made to feel like I was being bothersome. You know what I'm saying? Being a new person in the field, in this business, you need people who've been doing it for a minute, who have those answers or whatever. And if I reach out to you, I realize we're all busy, but if I reach out to you, I'd like to know that you're going to get back with me or whatever, and just not shoot me off or whatever like that. So yeah.
And that could I mean, I could see how that could be critical, being out there, you're kind of vulnerable and not being able to ask somebody or hold on to somebody, for that information. I mean, look, I've been in real estate almost 20 years, and sometimes I don't know the answer. I'm shocked sometimes. Like, I don't know the answer to that, but I'll get the answer. And I think at the end of the day, that's what our clients really care about is how are we willing to serve them? To what extent do we care about them and their need to where we're going to serve them? I don't really believe, Keisha, that they want us to know everything. I don't feel like that's the expectation is for us to know everything. I do believe that there are a lot of realtors that approach this business feeling like they got to know everything. And it's one of those bottomless wells. Like, you're not ever going to know everything.
Absolutely. Yeah. And when you know, then you still may not even know,
Right.
Things change so rapidly sometimes. So yeah.
Absolutely. So my recommendation is always, look, just care about your client more than anybody else is going to do it. Right. Convey that to your client. Like, hey, I'm going to do more for you than any other realtor is going to do. Like, that's what makes me special, is because nobody's going to work harder for you. And when your client feels that, I think any other thing you can get past. So when we look at, we're going to pivot a little bit and let's talk about some challenges, right? What do you feel like is your biggest life challenge that you're experiencing right now?
My biggest life challenge. Oh, is this gasoline? No.
I know, man. This
Oh
gasoline is
my
a mess.
God. That's the biggest life challenge right now. Just making sure that ends meet and, that I, stay, good mentally or whatever like that. So, it's a lot going on in the world and,
That is
sometimes
true. That is true.
you
You look at a
start to,
lot of TV and radio and all
oh
that
my
stuff.
God, yes, it can be so depressing. So,
Yeah.
I try
Might
to stay away from it. But
yeah,
yeah,
I was going to say you might have turned that thing off.
absolutely.
It's funny because people will be like, "Oh, you don't watch the news?" I'm like, "No, I don't watch the news." I'm like, well, how do you know what's going on? Hey, if it's important enough, I'll find out.
Absolutely. Someone will share it with you. Yes.
Yeah, somebody gonna tell me. But a lot of that stuff that comes out of there can be very toxic.
It can.
And as we had that conversation about health and wellness, our mental health is a
Very
piece.
important.
Yeah, and
Hmm.
I feel like a lot of us overlook that as well. The mental health aspects of what we're allowing to come in through our eyes, what we're looking at, what we're allowing to come in through our ears,
Right.
just the communities the people that we hang around, and the dialogues and the conversations that we're a party to. I feel like, and you mentioned it earlier, being intentional about what you put in your body as far as food and things like that. But I think we have to be intentional about what we put in our body when it comes to what we listen to, what we watch, who we're
Yeah,
around as well.
I agree. Totally. Yes.
Well, you know what, Keisha, I am so super glad that you gave us an opportunity,
Yes.
a brief window into your world, into your life.
Yes.
So very thankful. Again, you're glad that you signed on with Brooks and Davis. Super. I know we got orientation tomorrow, so hopefully you can make
Correct.
orientation and we'll
Yes. I'm.
get you ready to go. You'll meet me in person again,
Yes.
and then we'll go from there. Before I
Okay.
let you go, is there any other information about your life you want to share, or do you have any final words for the audience?
Oh, I'm just saying, if you're interested in real estate, it's a great field to be in. It allows you to help people, empower people, and even if you don't want to own a house, you may want to buy some property, flip it, do some of that good stuff like that. Because that's definitely where I want to go. I want to flip some properties. Whatever, have some properties around Houston and the surrounding area. So hey, come on over and check us out. We're glad to have you on our team.
Absolutely. That's a great word. So it looks like you got that investor bug too, huh? You want to get out there
Yeah,
and invest in some properties and legacy wealth.
absolutely.
Well, that's good. Well, that's good. Well, look, make sure you all follow Keisha on Instagram, as well as say your Instagram handle for your crafts and everything.
It's Gifted Hands Creations. Yes,
Gifted Hands Creations. So make
right.
sure you follow both of her pages on
Please.
Instagram. Get you some more followers today. Uh,
All right. Thanks so much, Coach.
Absolutely,
All
absolutely.
right.
All right, guys. So before I let everybody go, I always like to talk to you about some upcoming events that we have coming up. So tomorrow we have we're starting our digital marketing strategy series, where that's something that I really believe as real estate professionals we're not really maximizing as it relates to our expertise around digital marketing. Like everything, like we compartmentalize it. So we'll say social media or we'll say video, right? But really, all of those are just components of digital marketing. And when it comes to digital marketing, you need to have a strategy. So we're going to be starting our digital marketing strategy series on this Wednesday. It's going to be Zoom. We're bringing in some representatives from Apex Mortgage. They're going to talk about the 4 types of digital marketing. You'll be able to learn some tips and best practices from industry experts, as well as how to develop an SEO strategy for your social media platforms and how to make social media work for you. So that's going to be phenomenal. Make sure you go to our events page at www.brooksanddavis.com so you can reserve your spot. Make sure you get the log on information. So because this, as a real estate professional, this is a big piece of how you promote yourself and get more eyeballs on you, as well as how you promote your clients' homes when you're listing properties. It's a huge piece. So you really want to get a hold of this one. So we're going to be talking about it tomorrow at 12 p.m. is when that kicks off. Make sure you go to the events page. And remember, you do not have to be a member of Brooks and Davis Real Estate Firm to attend our events. So as long as you're a licensed real estate professional, you can attend, you can learn about this class that we're having coming up. And if you're not licensed, but you're getting your real estate license, you're a real estate student, you too can get connected. You just have to join our real estate student affiliate membership. Doesn't cost anything. And that's a way for you to get connected to the events that we have going on as well. Also, after that, we're going to be doing our new member orientation. So I spoke to LaKeshia about that. We'll be seeing her tomorrow, orienting her into the culture of Brooks and Davis. We don't want people to feel like they're alone coming into a new company. So that's why orientation is there, and we've designed it in such a way so when they walk away, they'll be connected to all of the aspects that we've laid out for new members coming into Brooks and Davis. And then Thursday, we're going to be doing our mentor and mentee program interest meeting. That's going to be Thursday at 12 o'clock. The way that we're designed about supporting real estate professionals. And that's not something that I can do by myself. No one person can support, multiple agents. We have close to 100 realtors. So obviously it's no way that to the extent that we want to support them, that one person can do it. So we're needing more leaders. We're needing more mentors that to come into our fold, come into our ecosystem and our mentor program. So we can truly hold new agents' hands as we guide them and support them. One of the things that LaKeshia said was that in the past, her not having access to, she hasn't felt like she's been guided the right way. And so we want to eliminate that. Like we really want to turn ourselves into a true vocational training type brokerage firm to where you can learn the career of real estate so you can become successful. So we need leaders that want to partner with us. They want to be a part of that. We compensate our mentors as well. So again, if it's something that you're interested in doing, if you're already with Brooks and Davis Real Estate Firm, please come out to the interest meeting tomorrow. If you're not with Brooks and Davis Real Estate Firm, but that is something that interests you, you will be interested in learning more about it, we invite you to come out to the interest meeting on Thursday as well. We will be providing lunch. So just come on. That's going to be on Thursday at 12 o'clock. With that being said, this has been another Real to Life podcast. I'm your host, Michael G. Davis, broker and CEO of Brooks and Davis Real Estate Firm, business realtor plus business coach. Remember, if you have a real estate need, looking to buy a house, sell a house, you have your real estate license, or you're thinking about getting your license and making a change, stay on. Got a special message for you right after that. With that being said, this has been the Real to Life podcast. Looking forward to coaching you into the cosmos. It's time to take off, baby. Make it a great one. Hey, this is Michael D. Davis, CEO of Brooks and Davis Real Estate Firm, LLC. I am also a realtor plus business coach. If you are currently have a real estate need, or you're in the process of getting your real estate license, or maybe you've already gotten your license, awesome. Watch this whole video because I have some outstanding news just for you. Now, if you are considering buying a home, we want you to know that we offer at no cost or commitment to schedule a showing for you to see any property in the Houston Metroplex. But when you hire our real estate company to help you, we will hold your hand and guide you through the home buying process step by step. Visit our website or give us a call at the number shown to learn more. Or maybe you're considering putting your home on the market for sale. We want you to know that we offer at no cost or no commitment a couple of things. First is a free neighborhood buying and selling activity report for your home. This report will show you the amount of buying and selling that has taken place within your neighborhood within the most recent 6 to 12 months. All we need is your mailing address and email address to get the report over to you. We also offer at no cost or commitment a free in-person property condition home evaluation. This is where one of our real estate professionals will come into your home and give you recommendations and advice on what changes to make to the condition of your home and talk with you about how these changes could help sell your home faster and or for more money. But when you hire our real estate company to help you sell your home, We will put your home in front of more active home buyers than any other realtor. Just visit our website or give us a call at the number shown to learn more. Finally, if you are in the process of getting your real estate license or with a brokerage firm and thinking of making a change, we want you to know that we offer at no cost or commitment for you to be able to attend any Brooks & Davis real estate firm, training, or event. But when you join our firm, we will show you how to get everything you want using your real estate license. And what we believe real estate professionals want are an outstanding quality of life, the freedom of having options, and the ability to pursue what makes them happy. Visit our website or give us a call at the number shown to learn more.